What's up, Foxtrotters? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new here, welcome. Maybe consider subscribing before you leave today. If you're returning, hello. It's nice to see you all again. You guys look great. Yes, you person who finally cleaned out the mystery closet that you've had packed with who knows what for at least a few years. You look great. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day, and I'm so excited to bring to you an r/antiMLM trash video. I hope you guys are having a fantastic Friday. If you're not, well, I hope it gets a lot better. The weekend is just around the corner, and you guys are awesome. All right, let's go ahead and just get into well, I was gonna say the good stuff, but you never really quite know what you're gonna get with this subreddit. So buckle up, guys. Here we go. I saved my fiancé from an Amway pitch. Never would have seen it coming if it wasn't for this sub. I love these kind of stories. Want to hear the sketchy thing happening now? Tell. In my philosophy of action class, the one that went poorly yesterday, before class started, I was talking to the kid who sat next to me. We talked about us both being able to graduate soon and what we would do after we graduated. Because we talked, and it's good to get contact information from someone in class, we exchanged numbers. I mean, so far it sounds relatively normal. No red flags yet. After class, he started talking to me about his summer internship coming up. He is being mentored by a couple, one is an engineer and the other is medical, who quit their jobs to start a business. They are his business mentors, and he offered to introduce me to them. This is Amway, a shady blank cult pyramid scheme. This is one of those few times where all caps was absolutely necessary to get the point across. Today, he texted me, asking me how I was, and then he told me that he talked to his business mentors about me, but he wasn't able to answer all the questions they had about me, and he would like to talk so he could tell them about me. This whole time, he did not tell me the business mentors' names, so tomorrow he will talk to me about this again before class starts. Amway? Amway is the king of MLMs. I only know this because I read the anti-MLM subreddit a lot. It's a pyramid scheme that gets people to spend thousands of dollars on overpriced expensive products and forces you into debt so you rely on them. I mean, perfection. That's excellent. Thanks for pulling one out of the trenches there. You're doing a good thing. That's definitely some good karma points, I'm sure. A gem from my cousin who owns her Pearl Party company. Oh, no. DDP. Don't... Wow. You know, if you think this is bad, wait till you see the comment here.
Eventually, if you're born poorly, that doesn't mean you'll die poor. Because if you do, that's all your fault, no doubt.
Oh, I hope this is satire. But I get the feeling, based on the OP's comment, that this is posted by a cousin who owns their own Pearl Party. Yeah, okay, so I guess it's probably not satire. I can scratch that one out. Oh, man. Like, you really have to kind of pity people who have this attitude about other people. That's the best I can do. That's the only real good takeaway I can come from, that I can think that can come from this, is just to exactly see how not to be. Let us all take a lesson. See this here? This is how we shouldn't think of others. This right here. This is definitely a case of losing one's way, losing the plot, all of it. Okay, clearly I just got upset. Wow. My coworker is caught up in Thrive and keeps posting pictures of her weight loss. Oh no.
Almost a year difference. It's amazing on what these products have done for me. I want you to feel and look amazing too. Message me for deets if you want in and change for the better.
Okay, so the photo on the right in the blue top is the one from a year ago. Well, April. And then the one on the left is supposed to be from just taken a few days ago. I'm going to say this the nicest way I can possibly muster. Darling, I can't tell the difference between the two photos, between the lighting, the changes in environment, the background, the distance from where you are from the photo or from the camera. I honestly cannot tell a difference. I mean, I think you're beautiful regardless, but I'm just saying I can't detect a difference. If you can, let me know down below in the comments if you see something drastically different other than On the left, it looks like she just has her top rolled up. That's the only difference I see. But if you see the difference, please let me know below. If you don't see a difference, also let me know below. Gosh, I feel really bad for this person because I don't want them to think there's anything wrong with them, but at the same time, they really need to stop this lie. Arbonne ex-wife driving me nuts. My stepson's mom got into Arbonne about a year ago, and it is deeply annoying. She's tried to get me involved a few times, buying products, don't I want to sell and just make a little more money, etc. I'm number one, not interested in selling anything. I have a full-time job. And number two, not falling for pyramid schemes. My stepson started complaining to me this weekend about the whole thing. He's 11 and he's upset because she's always on her phone and always doing these video calls and then doing all these meetings. He flat out said he missed when she worked her 9 to 5 because he got to spend more time with her. He also pointed out to her that she isn't making as much money because she's buying all the products herself. Apparently she has fake cried to him to make him feel bad because she wants him to be in her videos on Facebook to get more views, and he's not comfortable with it. She's also instructed him to tell his friends about it at school because she thinks they'll tell their parents. He said he just doesn't do it because he knows they won't. Now she's got him doing the 30 days to healthy living challenge, aka an ED diet, that he says she's forcing him to do. She told me he really wanted to do it. Knowing him, I don't think that's accurate. He says he wants to support her, but doesn't want Arbonne to be his whole life. Wow. I mean, if your 11-year-old son can see through something like that's just a sign. That's a glaring sign right there. This is really sad. You know, I don't want to say that any of this couldn't possibly be true, but if this is exactly how it went down, then this is truly tragic. If this is the case, this young person is obviously severely missing his parent, and that's awful, and you can actively see the quality of life getting less great over time through his lenses, I guess, through the lens of this 11-year-old. Oh man, I like I said, I don't doubt that this story is true, that the OP posted a true story. It's just, it's so tough to imagine. It's so awful that you don't want this sort of thing to be true, but I'm sure this is happening all the time right now, and these companies don't give a crap. Found on ThreadUp, I'm aghast. Oh my God. That might be hands down one of the best bad placements on Lularoe leggings that I have seen yet. I mean, we've seen some gems. We have seen some top quality gems, but this one is so good. Oh, please don't demonetize me for this, YouTube. It's just a hand. Posted from the same page.
Who wants to join a weight loss challenge starting in January 2020? 2 winners will win $1,000. Who wants to join a weight loss challenge starting in January 2020? 2 winners will win $5,000.
Yeah, well, one of those sounds a lot better than the other. I mean, $1,000 is still great, but I mean, you got 2 completely different messages there. Why am I even surprised? Oh, it works using that classic guilt tactic, you know, to make you feel terrible so you buy into their product.
If you could feed starving children by losing weight, would you do it? Message or comment below for details.
It's just such a shady move, such a gross tactic. It's so greasy, and it's not surprising at all. We've seen stuff like this. We've seen worse than this before. This is technically kind of mild compared to some things we've seen. In fact, mild compared to some things we've seen in this video. She's not the brightest bulb on the Christmas tree.
When I look back on my life a year ago, all I can think is, wow, I didn't understand how underworked and overpaid I was.
Yeah. Oh man, I'd love to be underworked and overpaid. That's like everybody's dream come true. Am I right? What a slip up. That's incredible.
I I didn't understand how underworked and overpaid I was because I simply never had the time to sit and just think about life.
Even though you were underworked, you didn't have any time? Wow.
It was always go, 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 sleep and repeat. I didn't think change was coming anytime soon, and definitely didn't see it coming only a month later. This whiz popped onto my timeline at the best possible time. I had just gotten off of the worst possible hosting shift after working a 8-hour at the movie theater. I was beyond scared to go for it, but I knew my life needed a change. As I hesitantly pressed join, I felt this overwhelming feeling of fear but pride at the same time. The moment after I got to work, I was able to quit 2 out of my 3 jobs within 3 months, and I quit my last one after just 6 months.
Oh no.
Since then, not only have I grown my whiz...
Oh, she spelled it with the same weird way again. So it was intentional.
But I've also grown as a person. I've come to realize the best things in life are out of your comfort zone. All you have to do is say yes and take the leap into this. I'm ready for you whenever you are, babe. Ooh.
I generally don't like being that person, but I am going to point out how there were just so many different writing errors in here. Grammatical, punctuation, spelling, even just straight up using the wrong words. Like, did nobody read through this? This is why whenever, and this goes for myself, I need to take my own advice on this. Before you post anything really to the public that you want to be taken seriously anyways, please have somebody else read through it, or at least put it through something that's going to check your spelling and grammar for you. Just do yourself a favor. Again, take it from me, and having been this person before who has made the error and now on the other side of it, let's all just do a little better, huh? But I really enjoy how she says she's underworked and overpaid. Like, my dear, that is what everybody in this world dreams of being. And it's so funny how she says that she was always go, 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 sleep and repeat. Everybody I know who's like a subscriber here on this channel, or who was previously in an MLM, who used to be a former Hun, anything like that, all of you have said that this was exactly what life was like while you were in the MLM. You had no life. It was just desperately trying to sell stuff and having no time for your family, running out of money, and it was really stressful. So it's just really funny that this person not only got underworked and overpaid completely wrong, but seemed to have also gotten the jobs mixed up. Like, okay, honey, that's okay. That's okay. Why don't you just take a little break now, huh? Hun gets called out by other Hun from the same MLM.
Hey, lovely ladies. My name's Lauren, and I'm a travel business owner based in the UK, US, Mexico, and Caribbean. I can sell travel and earn commissions, including my own. And I'm also a rep for a marketing agency for the travel agency, which means
Wow. That's aggressive language.
Does anyone have any tips on the best way to find people online that would be interested in this? Thank you in advance. Heart, heart, heart. I also do this. Your sponsor and your upline should be helping you with this, ? Depending on your team, there is a formula to follow.
Ooh, someone's in Hun trouble. I don't know why, but I'm getting distinct Lord of the Rings vibes. I can hear Gandalf's voice saying right now that Saruman has spies everywhere. Even the trees and the birds are his spies.
Secrets out. Rosé champagne coming soon, January 15th.
Ew, Arbonne. I did go ahead and Google this one real quick. It's just like one of those little wannabe emergency packet type things, but it's a rosé champagne flavor, and as far as I can tell, totally non-alcoholic, which, I mean, I would hope coming out of a packet. That would be so strange. But who in their right mind wants to drink rosé champagne flavored anything? I mean, the only reason why you drink frosé in the summer is because it's frozen rosé. You don't just drink that flavor just because. I don't know, maybe you do. That sounds disgusting. Like, those emergency packets are tough enough as it is when they're just like grapefruit or orange flavored. Can you imagine one that's supposed to taste like booze? Oh, no, thank you. Ugh. I'm dry heaving just thinking about it. Oh, man, no.
Take a minute and Google Bill Gates and Wall Street Journal opinions on network marketing. They both said if they lost it all and had to start over from scratch, they would find a good network marketing company and get to work. Did you know that 82% of women who make a 6+ figure per year are doing it through network marketing?
Something about that doesn't sound right.
It's the new business norm. It's a business in a box. No storefront, no employees, just you and a smartphone. It's the future.
I don't know what I like least. The terrible, non-factual message here, or the fact that there's a big old pair of lips next to Bill Gates. I don't know. Those aren't things I typically think of in the same train of thought, but all right. And the statistic that they give about 82% of women who make 6+ figures per year are doing it through network marketing, like that seems like a wildly padded statistic. Something about that just doesn't smell right, and I don't believe you. Lularoe promoting such trust, such understanding between husband and wife. Oh no.
Ladies, I need to give you a visual of what just happened. I went a little crazy on the website this past weekend. I was hoping my order would arrive when my hubby wasn't home. Well, it didn't work out like that.
Oh my God.
My hubby is in the bathroom when the mail lady knocks on the door, needing a signature for my package. I quickly sign and run upstairs, trying to find a hiding place. I throw it in my shower and run to my office. He comes in and asks, "Who was at the door?" I replied, "Oh, just the mail lady." He instantly said, "Where's the Lula package?" He finally gave up looking, but I'm in big trouble when he sees me wearing these beauties. The Gwen is amazing. Get yourself one. I want more. Also, I had to stop sharing the live because my hubby would see it.
Wow, sorry, I have to drop the hun voice for this one. Also, I had to stop sharing the live because my hubby would see what I was watching. He'd start calling or texting me to interrupt my viewing. Lol. It really feels like that this hun is making light of her husband's frustration with her involvement in Lularoe. Ooh, that is just yucky. I know we've seen already that these MLMs, in particular Lularoe being one of the worst offenders of this one, where they tend to promote an environment of dishonesty, essentially, by suggesting that you lie to your partner and or check a certain box on your checkout so it shows up at your door looking like a gift, a free gift, as opposed to something you bought. Like, it's so deceptive. I just really can't wrap my head around why anybody thinks that that is okay to get involved essentially in someone's marriage or relationship in general, however it's structured. It's just yuck. It's yuck. And you know this is something that's happening all over the place. Otherwise, we wouldn't be seeing it in this context where they're trying to make it seem so normal and okay. They're trying to like desensitize us to this type of behavior. And I just refuse to be desensitized to this. I will never think this is okay. I don't care if it's your friend or your mom, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your partner, your husband, your wife, whatever it is. You should never, ever be deceptive. PTA mom found out my wife is a stay-at-home mom. My wife has jokes. She changed the subject. I forgot to tell you, Denise asked me if I'm interested in hearing more about her business as she's able to do it from home. You are lying. No, LOL. We were chatting, and as soon as I told her I'm a stay-at-home mom, she lit up. You don't say. She saw you as prey. I love how absolutely dead serious her partner is right here. She was nice the whole morning, but got really excited when she heard that. What did you say? Oh, hell no. No, I didn't know what to say. I said, okay, you can come over tomorrow. And then immediately attaches an article. Multi-level marketing companies sell women on the dream of being their own boss, yet as many as 99% may end up. We've all seen that. If you haven't, definitely check it out. But I'm sure most of you, if you're watching this video, you are already well aware of that. But I gotta say, your wife was really convincing, because when I first read through this, I totally thought that she was on board, and I didn't realize till reading it after a couple times that she was totally joking and egging you on, and that was really funny. She's got a good sense of humor. Oh, thank God for that.
Wow, 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 wow.
Sorry.
Oh my God, I still can't get over Lauren's 2-week results on our Belly Blitz plan. Message me for more info. Don't forget you can start now and hashtag pay later. Results may vary.
No kidding. First of all, 2 weeks, my butt. There's absolutely no way that happened in 2 weeks. If so, it was absolutely not healthy, and I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. I wonder if this is one of those cases where they actually just stole photos from someone else's totally unrelated post that had nothing to do with their MLM at all. I am curious to know about that, because certainly 2 weeks is enough of a lie for me to believe that this is even further of a lie, and this person isn't even involved in this stupid diet plan anyway. I'm not going to bother reading this one out loud. I would recommend either pausing it and reading it here, or I will probably blab long enough for you to skim over it while I'm blabbing. Shout out to you, Ho Ho Cupcake, for sharing this. I appreciate you. It's just these type of posts are so awful. They're on that next level scale. You know, when we get into medical misinformation and playing with people's emotions and lives, that's where the fun and the funny stuff really stops, and it becomes very serious and grotesque. And that's what this post makes me feel. That's how I feel after I read this. I mean, we've seen countless posts of people using other folks' medical conditions and or hospital stays to sell products. Like we've seen it. We know it's awful. It's just amazing to me that even after all this information has come out and everybody is as informed as they are, it just stuns me that people are still in the mindset to where posting something like this is okay. I'm at a loss. I really am. Clearly not a loss for words, as I have been blabbing now for over a minute on just this one picture here. And before we go today, I just wanted to look at these prices with you guys for some of this stuff. I don't know if you've ever actually looked at doTERRA and their pricing on their essential oils. I've never really taken a look at it, but oh my word. Do you see this stuff? $40 for a 15 milliliter bottle of wintergreen. You have got to be kidding me. If you're someone out there that likes buying essential oils and you do not buy them from an MLM and you buy them from somewhere else, please let me know below in the comments what kind of price you like to shop for, price point. This is ridiculous, right? $40 for a bottle of wintergreen for a 15 milliliter bottle. $90 for the 15 milliliter bottle of ginger. Are you seeing that? Am I seeing that? We're seeing that. Unbelievable. I mean, these prices are absolutely outrageous. And look, that diffuser, the very top, those essential oil diffusers, you could go up to any store up the street, whatever store you have that sells any kind of home goods. It doesn't matter. A Kroger's, a Target, a Walmart, whatever. You can find a diffuser for under $40 that's going to work just fine. It's just not going to have the doTERRA label on it. It's just absolutely outrageous. And I'm curious if these are even like the original prices, or if these are reduced prices, or if this is standard to the website. I'm going to have to do a doTERRA deep dive. It is so interesting. Well, and Young Living as well. All of these essential oil companies. I don't know how they managed to sell these tiny little bottles for these ridiculous prices. Like, who do they think they are? After finding that other post that had the prices on there for the different doTERRA oils, when I saw this, knew that I had to put it in here. I don't necessarily feel like reading her words up there. It's pretty stupid. She's taking empty oil bottles and putting them in Epsom salt, and then it's going to use those Epsom salts for baths later, whatever. All I can see when I see all of those empty bottles, I just see dollar signs flying out the window. Like flying. Pew! They're taking off. They're going so fast out that window. I mean, $40 a bottle, $90 probably. Well, that was the diffuser, right? Okay. But $40 for a bottle of oil times however many bottles that is, like that's a couple $100 right there that we're looking at least just in the screen in the one image, the big image on the right. I mean, it's pretty easy to tell that she has more than that kind of around the edges. But I mean, loosely, I could definitely say she probably has spent a couple $100 at least on this stuff right here. That is so much money for something that has very little actual value. Oh, God. Okay, all right. I'm sorry, everyone. Wholesome moment coming right up. It's time for everyone's favorite segment of the video. It's time for the wholesome moment of the day. Let's see who you guys sent over. The animals featured in today's video are actually the rest of the cat clan, 2 of which I featured in the previous video, and apparently I got them mixed up. I do apologize for that. Hopefully I do better this time, cat. I'm going to go ahead and read the email sent along with the photos. Ash and Tycho are my boyfriend's cats. Ash is the lighter gray one, and Tycho is the darker. Ash was abandoned in a house my boyfriend's friend's mom had been renting to a family that bolted, so my boyfriend took him in, and shortly after picked up Tycho from his dad's feral cat colony that he feeds, thinking Ash could use a brother. Ash is a pettings addict who is very vocal when he doesn't get them. Tycho loves to play, but will take some time in your lap after he's tired out. Raja is the dog in her little Christmas collar. She is getting to be an old lady, but still a puppy. We adopted her from the Angel program our vet in Florida ran and have had her for 13 years. Oh, that's awesome. She was found running along the side of the highway, and my sister got her because she got all A's in her report card for an entire year. Oh, wow. Good for your sister. When my mom and sister took Raja back to the vet to get fixed, poor Raja thought we were giving her back and started crying and made my sister cry too. Oh my God, I would cry too. But was so excited when my sister came back to pick her up. She is a good girl and a running partner to my dad. All our pets are fixed and up to date on shots. Love that. Take care and have a wonderful holiday season. Well, holiday season is over, but thank you. I hope you had a wonderful holiday season as well. And I hope post-holiday season you are also doing well. And if you're looking to get a new member of your family, I definitely recommend to adopt and not shop. Check out your local shelters, your local humane societies, donate if you can, volunteer if you can, foster if you can, and don't forget to spay and neuter your pets. And if you want to see a photo of your pets here, then go ahead and send it to my email in my channel description, and you will see your pets here eventually. All right, Foxtrotters, that's going to do it for me today. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you liked that video, please hit that like button down below. If you have any good comments or suggestions, please leave it down below as well. I'd love to hear what you have to say, and I love interacting with you all. If you've not already, hit that subscribe button and become a Foxtrotter. Come join the den. Den Mother would love to have you. All right, folks, I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope you are having a wonderful Friday. Again, if it's not going so well, I do hope it gets better. I hope that you end up having a good weekend, whether you have to work or do homework or anything in between. And I just want everybody to know, from me to you, that everything's going to be okay. And I mean everything. All right, you guys, I love you very much. And until the next video, take care.